You're listening to the WWNO Classical Network. Hi, this is Paul Mawson. And each week we take a couple of minutes, check on what's going on in the museums. And for that, we talk to Dave Walker. He hosts the museumgoer.com. Dave, welcome back.
Hello, Paul.
All right, let's fire up the Victrola and see what we got going this week.
Will do. Today, there's news of a rare second chance at a museum public program. An artist talk by James Michalopoulos was scheduled for the Cabildo in April, but a power outage scrubbed it. The rescheduled opportunity to hear the artist in the exhibit Michalopoulos Mystical Expressionism. Let me start over. Sorry. There's news of a rare second chance at a museum public program. An artist talk by James Michalopoulos was scheduled for the Cabildo in April, but a power outage scrubbed it. The rescheduled opportunity to hear the artist in the exhibit Michalopoulos Mystical Expressionism will happen at 5:30 Tuesday. The exhibit, which is on view through September 27th, amounts to a career retrospective for arguably the city's most successful artist. He's done a slew of Jazz Fest posters and exhibited in Geneva, London, Berlin, and of course in his own Bienville Street Gallery. The more than 60 paintings in the exhibition range through the artist's 40-year professional career, all calling card depictions of classic New Orleans vernacular architecture, most rendered in his quavering, paint-heavy, color-rich, dreamy style, which he describes in the exhibit wall text as liberated engagement, not characterized by intellectual deliberation, a direct experience. A reception and book signing will follow the presentation. More at louisianastatemuseum.org.
Yes, and Michelopolis has become quite the expansive brand. And I think he's also, isn't he involved in hotels now? What's going on there?
Yes, his boutique hotel called the Hotel Pompadour, which is full of his artwork and very colorfully painted and very cool, opened last year on Elysian Fields Avenue. So now he's a hotelier. Wild.
John, does he paint his own hotel with that in that style? It must be. Actually, I'd love to see the artwork that's in the lobby. That's what I want to see.
The beautiful artwork all through the hotel. It's very striking and cool and funky and within staggering distance of Frenchman Street. So yay.
Speak for yourself. All right.
In public programs, there are several programs happening tonight. So act fast. The Gallier Gatherings Book Club will discuss Spanish Louisiana, Contest for Borderlands, 1763 to 1803 by Francis Kolb Turnbell at 6 p.m. More at hgghh.org. The New Orleans Museum of Art will screen 2001's Serendipity for a new installment of its Producer's Choice program at 6:30. Screenwriter Mark Klein will be interviewed by Zoom following the screening. More at noma.org. Jason P. Theriault will discuss his book Frenchy, the story of the French-speaking Cajuns in World War II at 6:30 at the Jackson Barracks Military Museum. More on that at Go Guard Museums, that's GEAUX, guardmuseums.com. Moving on away from today, Alex Core will discuss his book A Blessing, Not a Burden, My Parents' Remarkable Holocaust Story and My Fight to Keep Their Legacy Alive at a Meet the Author event at 5:30 Thursday at the National World War II Museum. The presentation will take place in person and online. A 4:30 reception will precede the presentation. More at nationalww2museum.org. Kenneth W. No will discuss his book Abraham Lincoln and the Heroic Legend at a Friends of the Cabildo second Thursday lecture at 6 p.m. Yes, Thursday. More at friendsofthecabildo.org. The documentary film Ancestral Artistry, The Influence of Africans and Creoles of Color in Louisiana Architecture will screen for free at noon Saturday at the National Park Service French Quarter Visitor Center, 419 Decatur. Members of the New Orleans Mastercrafts Guild will be on site starting at 10 a.m. to demonstrate and discuss their work. More at nps.gov/jazz. A Dinner with a Curator event, the National World War II Museum at 6:30 Tuesday will explore the theme World War II in the Shadows, Espionage and Counterintelligence in New Orleans. In a related note, the second season of the museum's podcast, Secret World War II, Spies and Special Ops, is now underway. More on both at nationalww2museum.org. Reminder, museum programs sometimes have limited capacity, so please use the URLs to check for availability and reserve if you plan to attend.
Who doesn't like a good spy story? I like that. All right. Well, if you want to find out about more about anything we've talked about, check out Dave's website. It's the museumgoer.com. And you can also see a video of our conversation there as well. Dave, thanks so much. And we will see you next week.
Thanks, Paul. See you then.